Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is a part 6. Got a 400% platinum gameplay walkthrough. For this one who's already watching it, the last 5 don't know what it is. My last stream is about short than usual because I have some interference. So Saturday night I can go later in bed, have some fun in this amazing game, make another part, of course. Well, first things first, like always. That's all right here. I think. Where is that? No. Yeah. I think I'm all set. Like you see, I'm still on the story mission inside the mountain, and here reached the summit where that last time I left off, of course. Yeah, I picked some hacks over here, and of course we're heading into a trap.
The tunnel boy.
Yeah,
Be careful.
I'm always careful, boy. Most of the time.
More tests.
Dwarves must have carved these tunnels around the giant's traps. Good thing, too. Well, good for me, anyway.
Helps. Well, and yeah. Stop here because, well,
Oh, come on!
yeah.
That is not helping.
See you on the other side.
Yes, of course. Go on, boy. Here in the right. If you play a lot of games, and nothing that tell you, you just must avoid the fire. And if you pay attention when you go behind obstacles like that, you will not be affected. So take your time, don't rush. Oh, be ready. Here we have this guy who's take it off fast as you can. Oh no, actually, yeah. There's another one right here. Oh, take that, because I skipped the first one, and from here you lower it down and avoid this nonsense. Oh, no more fire. What we have here, a chest, of course, on top of that trap. It should give you the last part of the plated pauldrons, which is bad. And some hacks over here. Well, that's it.
Another mining lift. It may not be as long a way up as we thought.
Oh yeah, it's got. I need that. They will break anyway. Oh, there's this. And don't, yeah, if you pay attention, you must pull it both. Just pull one of it.
How do we make make it go?
For now.
Maybe we're too heavy?
Yes, we are, boy. It's obvious we are too heavy. Wait, you stop here?
Or not. Are we still too heavy?
Okay, I get it. Probably it's pure greed, but that stink. That's other way to break obstacles. Oh, yeah. Now we can pull the other one. For that, I want to check something else. No, don't. Oh, yeah. My housemate. Anyway. Come on. Okay. Nope, that's bad. Right. Now, when you pull the second one,
Alright, we're moving again.
we start moving
Hey.
again.
When we get to the summit, how far do you think we'll be able to see? The lake? The world serpent? Our house?
We will see when we get there. Until then, eyes open.
Whoa!
Atreus!
I'm fine. Just lost my balance for a moment. You know, for someone so strong, you sure worry a lot.
It serves me well, and how I keep us alive.
I guess. Not a terribly fun way to live, though.
Now, when you say fun way to live, is, you know what it is, you can go without a fight here, so try to kick him off out of the platform as much as you can,
How was that?
as fast
You
as
did
you
well.
can. Of course, we have more enemies, so be prepared. Oops.
Here we go!
Oh boy. So much aggression. Oh, oh yeah, I forgot. And for this one as well. Oh, they're level 2, so there is not a just annoying. But let's finish him properly this time.
You're kinda scary sometimes.
How was that for fun?
I get it. We should worry more. Is this where we get off?
No, we are stuck.
Yeah, so we came here, pull the platform the right position, and up we go.
How much farther do we have to go?
I do not know.
Think we'll get attacked again?
Definitely.
Oh boy.
Yes. Now be ready.
Yeah, next attack will be more, cause there's more progress. When you guys leave these promises, especially the big guy. And I'm saving this Spartan Rage for this big guy. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. Hello, horsey. Now let's use him to clear the remaining enemies and do some dental services. Oh, where the hell do you came from?
Stuck again.
I know.
Don't you worry, boy. What? The bestiary update. Draugr explosive. Father should throw his axe at them. When they power it up, they will explode and damage all nearby enemies. That's what's father do.
Shouldn't we get moving? They could be back any moment.
Ogre. The ogre was very quick. This ogre has a very quick tail before you attack. Father can use that to get out of the way. Yeah, this has been predictable. Stone, which I don't need, and do that again. Yes, we are free.
I think we're safe now.
It would seem.
Father, after we scatter Mother's ashes, what then? What comes next?
Nothing comes next. We go home.
That's it? The adventure is over?
For now. But we will have much to do. You were right earlier on the boat after cutting down the last tree. You said it felt like something had changed. And it has. And our home is no longer safe. But it will be again. And we must continue your trading.
Okay.
Now, new beast, sorta.
We're almost at the summit. Nothing's gonna stop us.
Calm yourself, boy. Stay behind me.
And we have a goddamn fucking dragon. In the right spot to stay. He's here in a corner, he can't touch you. Yeah, almost. Makes you hits. You're getting hurt and pissed off. And try to broke our lip.
What are you doing?
Be ready.
Give him a good slap. In the face. In your face. Bye, dragon. And thanks for the ride. Sort of.
That was intense.
Ooh, yeah, it is.
Hold.
Oops.
Whoa, what was that?
That was magic. Well, more like science than magic, but now,
That looks like a
Shattered crystal. You can destroy world 3 sub obstacle by combining shattered crystal with electric energy. Grab one, aim,
That its
throw,
sap?
Crystallized sap.
and you
There's
got a
power
fireworks.
inside.
Incredible.
Yes, it is.
I can't believe we fought a dragon. I was aiming for his eyes, but I kept losing my footing. Do you think this is their home?
Call
Did they
that
move
a
in
fight.
after the giants left? Or are they why the giants left?
Boy, the air grows thin here. No more questions. Breathe.
Oh,
Keep it quiet, boy.
I see.
Yeah, I noticed my last stream. I just talking and I not leave them time to say the dialogues, which is. By the way, now.
You hear that? Sounds like someone screaming.
Yeah, someone need help, boy. Before I proceed, this it's one of the most epic boss fight in video games. We came after we climbed this obstacle.
Wait, boy.
There's a dragon friend.
It's
There it
Cipher.
is.
Can
Of
you kill
course.
something that big?
If we can catch it off balance.
I can distract him.
Excuse me.
What are you doing?
We have to help him.
Of course we are.
Break right. Find an angle. Wait for my mark.
Thank you.
Now,
Hey, Ugly! Over here!
well, like you see, we're going to fight this dragon. So let's see how you can take dragon off balance and kill. And take it, boy. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. Look like a boy. Now give him a few cuts here and there, and here and there. Now, how to beat the dragon? Got few attacks. Where the kills? Like this one. Be careful to not be electrolyzed. You need this one up. And when he's charging for attack, give him one. Oops, that's what I'm talking about. Now he's dropped down. Oh, she can't took those. Anyway, two of the runic attacks should do. If you can give him 2 hits, that's even better. And he's wake up. Now, be careful to not be stomped by a hit. Oh shit, I forgot. Yeah. Oh, now it's just normal. Block that. You can parry. Ooh. I'm been lucky here though. Now we start again with this. Okay. It's time for the 3 shot. sure to not be on the way on that. It's pretty harmful though. Yep, again. I forgot to jump. Yeah, now it's a little bit complex. You're going to do all the attack like you did before. Of course, again. No. Oh, I will not miss that one. It's good I got a lot of kills. Please stop. Come on. Oh, what is it? Almost there. Okay. No, you don't.
Are you okay?
Yeah!
Why are you supposed to look there?
Be ready to lower the crane on my mark.
Oh boy.
How does this thing work?
I do not care. Be ready.
Move that one. Okay. Okay, start again with this. I need a quick start, which I think is only one kill for now. Come on, boy. Hit him one time. Charge up. Now, that's the end of the fight. Feel sorry for this beautiful cool dragon, but and superhero landing. I just catch him off balance, you know. Like,
Wow, we actually did it.
yes, we did it, boy.
And you!
But nobody's killed a dragon for hundreds of years.
Well,
Since the grand culling of the worms. And unless I'm mistaken, you
you're
did all
not
that
nobody.
for me.
You are mistaken. The dragon was simply in our path, nothing more.
You deny it all you want, but you saved me, and that deserves compensation.
Ooh.
What are these?
Braided mistletoe arrows, straighter than Heimdall and perfectly weighted.
Yeah, very special. Very
thanks.
pretty though, isn't it?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Ooh, not that. Have you seen my brother again?
Yeah, he said you lost your talent.
Oh, and that I'm selfish? No. I'm sure. That I value a weapon's look? No. Over its purpose? That I'm pretentious? No. And uptight? Fussy? I know what he thinks, but he can't hurt me any. Ah! Burn that.
not have time for this.
No. No. Wait. I have a better idea.
What?
I just need a tooth from that dragon.
Just a tooth. Okay. Now, which one I pick? The front tooth or the back one? Oh, bestiary update. This is a terror, right? Hrazil. I can't believe it. Father just killed the dragon. I never see him fight like that before. I mean, I know he's really strong and all, but this thing was huge. The dragon name is Hrazil. I hope I said right. Which is sort of the word for terror. It is an appropriate name too. He's vicious, ugly, and shoots lightning out of his mouth. Luckily, Father was able to find some Yggdrasil, 3 sub-crystals, and he used them to stun terror when he stab a big crystal into his throat. Oops. And I press the escape button. Well, when you play the game, or I'm sure you can find all the bestiary updates in internet, and you can read for every one of
Watch
them.
where you grab that. Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
So unclean.
too late.
Oh, so unclean.
Don't.
Oh, the smoke. Perfect. That should do. Oh.
Okay. Show me what you need. Map update.
Yeah.
Oh, shop farm.
I am not
Number
touching
2.
that. Just hold it out.
Yeah, I can go to the.
Now, run that along the string of your son's bow. Just humor me.
Come on, Kratos. A little bit of
Atreus,
patience, please.
Your bow.
And now,
2 passes should do it. Gently, now.
we have another upgrade for Atreus. This is a shock arrows. If acquire shock arrows, shoot them with shattered crystals to destroy nearby world 3 sub-obstacles. Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, sure. Now you're impressed.
We're working like the other one. Aim.
How do I explain it?
Don't explain it.
I can see. You figured it out on your own then. Just, never mind. I wasn't just explaining.
Yeah. With the T button, switch it from the light arrows and shock arrows.
Anything to help you. Yep.
Okay, we have conversation with Sindrik, of course. Shop number 2, by the way, which I will put the timestamp below. Forgot about. I'm not like I always think it's 2 shops, but when you kill the dragon, want it or not, it's just part of the story. So you discover it, the shop number 2 anyway, which is right here. Oh, poor lizard. Anyway, what are you saying?
Where'd you learn how to do that, Sindri?
Oh,
Well, after Brock and I parted ways, I undertook some study in Vanaheim, truly mind-expanding. Now and then, I need new inspiration to grow creatively. Part of why we split up, my brother and I. He's stuck in his ways, so our work stagnated.
I will until he's talking, like, because we'll know. Sindri like to talk a lot, so I will leave it with him for my cigarette break. Enjoying the conversation though.
Sure, we mastered weapon making, but then what? Change is a part of life. If you can't adapt, learn to thrive, you'll be left in the dust. And that's filthy.
Okay. Until next time.
Before you go, see that you take special care near the peak. I'm pretty sure Odin is protecting something up there, and you don't want to get on the Aesir's bad side.
Who? Us?
To work we go.
Well, sorry for the long pause, but after I smoke my cigarette, I must take a drink, and then nature calls, then I must go pee, and like Sidri said, I wash my hands, so don't worry about that. I'm telling you this, well, why not? I smoke my cigarette. Okay. Talon bow upgrade. Noted. Just armor. Which is
Ah, isn't that neat?
is either. And we have Superior Resurrection Stone as well. For that we must sell the other one. This resurrection stone, superior one. Give you big chunk of health. That is cost 5,000 anyway. Right. Let's Talon Bow upgrade.
Yes, my young man. When you shoot these, they'll say,
I'm not sure.
Sindri.
Yeah, Hardened Sword Helm Steel, and which I don't have, and of course I don't have that
What more do you need?
money. So I need two, one for the bow, one for the Tears gauntlet. Expand something new here, which I will not, of course, craft. Oh, these power drones. Usually you must, for the 100% platinum, you must craft this. All the power drone, all of the ancient armor, power drones, gauntlet, and waist belt as well. So
Happy to provide.
yeah, thank you so much for your kindness, my dwarf friend. Now we can proceed with our mission. But first, skills, which well, not enough XP for that. Shock arrows are pretty useful though. So, well, shock duration increase. Of course, you must upgrade these two. This one give shock damage, and this, yeah. Now that's going to be chain reaction. So definitely must this first, then that. When you have enough XP for it.
Feels like it wasn't that long ago we were hunting deer. Now we fought dark elves, and trolls, and ogres, and a dragon. I feel like we could be anything now.
We win because we are determined, disciplined, not because we feel ourselves superior.
Sure, I know. It's just, it feels good to be strong, you know?
Yes, I know.
Yeah, that you know a lot of things. Especially how to be very powerful. But don't go over your head, boy. Well, one more legendary chest here for the completion. After you kill the dragon and break this crystal, take right here and shoot it, and the chest is yours. I think it's another runic attack. Let me see. Tears Revenge. Is that what I'm looking for? No, it is still not. That's what I'm looking for. I'll keep in with the O2. Did I have? Not this one, not this one. I don't know which point we have that. No, actually, is a heavy runic attack. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Got to show these two. So that is show it like something is not intention on it, but not pay attention to it. This is the path. Now be aware here when you climb up. Usually always when you climb up to there, and yeah, you can hurt it. Enemies! And this one possess enemies. No. Oh, come on. Yeah, get rid of this nightmare first. Oh, there's more.
There we go.
Yeah.
Want me to shatter it?
Oh yeah, this one. Nightmare Parasite. Yeah, you can see we just infest others and they're almost impossible to kill. Not impossible. If you stun them, you can rip it off straight away. Sure, you find a way. I do it pretty not so good here, but he's dead and we are alive. So okay, shatter this one.
Oh, I'm gonna like this. Strange though. That one didn't completely blow up.
Pretty cool trick, isn't it? Okay,
That
this.
crystal. I shot it once, but it's glowing again.
Yeah. Okay. Here we do that. Lift up the crystal. Give him another target. And more parasites. Oh, you motherfucker. Not bad. Okay. Bestiary update. These nightmares try their hardest to possess other enemies, make these enemies a lot stronger. Before we proceed, here, go back, jump. Wooden chest with some pretty penny. Not in these spots. Probably. Okay, one more artifact for the collection.
Up there.
No, it's down here. Number 3 of 6. Where is that crystal is in the bucket? Go behind it. Is your number 3 here. Cups found bottoms up. Pretty cool. Now we must proceed. I think here you must change arrows. Yeah, switch. Game will tell you anyway. But stick to the shock one. Oh, hello. Ah man, I always think I got him. 1 second delay. Not even less than a second.
You want to be that guy?
Not this one, the other one. No nightmares to possess. Yeah, kill crystal. Okay, that's all of them. Okay, here there is a pretty nasty individual.
Ready yourself!
For this one, not lose time.
Look, there's a bridge over there. But how do we get to it?
Bestiary update. Hell Viking. It's a Viking, but that one. So a Hell Viking. Is Hell Walker. It's just as strong as the Seer counterpart, maybe even stronger. Well, doesn't matter, it's dead. Yeah, but they are pretty dangerous. Hell Shadow Archer, well, it's like the Shadow, but it's from Hell, so. Okay, how to get the bridge down? Takes up first, not throw it there, throw it here. Shoot it. Then, throw the second one. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And you lose the bridge. Take third one and throw it in there. And shoot it. Okay. This one later. First. How to put this one? Right. Nornir chest. Actually, I leave that for last. It's number 2 of 2, but when you kill the hell victims and archers and drop down the bridge and blow up this one with the Yggdrasil sap. Jotnar shrine, number 5. Number
Boy,
5.
another one.
This one's called Emir. Mother tried to tell me this one, but I think I was too young. Are giants coming out of his armpits? I think that might be Odin stabbing him.
Maybe. Number 5, yes. 5 from 11. This is the mountain. Yeah, this one seal open. I'll show you what later what it is. New shrine email. Okay, proceed through the bridge.
Betray us to me.
No, you don't. You have enough from that. Oh, hello there. Ah, come on. Ah. I know I can do better, but it's will do. Nightmare Parasite. If we stun or kill a possessed enemy, it will force the possessing nightmare out of their body. I forgot to use the boy, but and more updates. Oh yeah, their projectiles are quick but don't stun us. If we rush them, we can take them out the equation early. Alright. So wonder where is the third one? Oh yeah, it's upstairs. Okay. Before that, we have chest up there. So lift up the bridge. Roll. Release. Rage. Yes, baby. It's not a legendary chest. Is it? I think it is not. Okay. Now, don't freak out. Here. Oh, you. Come on. Oh, you're a tough one, isn't it? Not so tough, apparently. Ooh, 3 harden it. There you go. Take that. Now, how I play this? Okay. Nornir chest number 2, which is the last one of the mountain region, 2 of 2. First seal, which I already break it. And I don't. When you take that chest and go back 1 minute and you see what I mean. First seal it's here, or maybe your last seal, depends how you want to start with the sequence. Then second it's right there.
Only one left.
Yeah, and the third one it is back next to the Jotnar shrine. In the right up there. There's all of them, and chest is yours. With blood meat, maple, 2 of 3. Alrighty then. Now, lore marker, if I'm right. So take one with the reveal. Jump back here and blow it. And give the boy
Look here.
something to
Yes,
read.
sir. Okay, that's going in the journal.
Mm-hmm. Lore added, new lore marking found. Long crew war. Giant wanted peace, no wonder they liked it so much. Yeah. Does that count? Yes, 5 of 7. Okay. It will go in the timestamp. Much. Not enough. Can I upgrade some of the skills here? Just need 1000 for this. Even more. Nah. Nothing more than 1000 anymore. Nothing less than 1000 XP. Okay. That's all here. Proceed.
We must be near the top.
Yes, we are.
Not long now, Mom.
Yeah. So close. And this view. Damn.
Look,
The summit.
we're so close now.
Mm-hmm.
Your quiver.
Strap broke when we fought the dragon. It's all right. I can hold it.
No, it is not alright. Turn around, boy.
Broken quiver will slow your draw. Pain we endure. Faulty weaponry we do not.
Yeah.
This will do for now. Good?
Good.
Go.
That's another
Steady,
learn.
boy. Mind your footing.
Another lesson from the video games when you play a lot. Maintain your weapons and armor as well. It's life saving.
Here we go.
Oh, hello there. Oh, no. I think I can throw it away. And there you go. Fly like an eagle.
Enemy down.
And more of these guys. Okay. I know you not feel nothing, but it's not the point. Well, almost nothing. Well,
I think I should be helping more.
I think I heard the hill. Yeah, you see the hailstone right there. Okay, that's all of them. One more here. Why not? Ooh. Distant voices. Before we check these distant voices and climb up, Artifact number 4. Turn left here. Behind this pile of rock, you find a dead warrior.
There must be some way up.
And another cup. 4 of 6. In this point, that's all you can get. Right there, you got a chest which we can interact right now. Leave it for later. This is the pot up.
You hear those voices too, right?
Yes, be silent.
Well then, enjoy any good meals lately? You know why we're here.
And no way back.
That sounds like the same man who came to our house. You said you killed him.
Shh.
What?
Must be important if the sons of Thor deign to grace me with their presence. Tell me, you two still tripping over yourselves to impress Daddy?
The tattoo
Stay here.
tracks show he now travels with a child. Where would they go next?
Why would I know that?
You're the smartest man alive, aren't you?
Smarter than all the dead ones, too.
You help me, I help you. Tell me where they are, and I'll talk to Odin.
Your father won't let me go, Balder, and he won't let you kill me. You have nothing to offer me, so take your questions, take your threats, take these two worthless wankers, and piss off!
Who the hell was this
When
one?
no one's looking, we'll be back for your other eye.
Don't you forget, we're everywhere.
We really are, aren't we?
Well, apparently you're not, because you're going to find us by now. Oh yeah, we have a Balder. He's the one of the Aesir, Odin's son, Thor's brother. He came out to our house and fought father, and father killed him. Or so we thought. Supposedly he can feel pain, and he cannot feel pain, and now he's hunting us with his nephews, but we don't know why. Probably smartest man alive is going to tell us what the hell this dude wants from the Atreus and his father. By the way, he's after climb up. There's another cutscene, and this one is pretty long. So again, I will go for a cigarette, and I'll let you to watch. I know I smoke too much
Ah, the very topic of
in the last
conversation.
25 years.
A tattooed man traveling with a child.
As ladies and gentlemen, this is Mimir.
But we just saw them leave.
Do as I say.
Enjoy.
He doesn't know what you are.
I would keep it that way. Who are you?
Me? I'm the greatest ambassador to the gods, the giants, and all the creatures of the Nine Realms. I know every corner of these lands, every language spoken, every war waged, every deal struck. They call me Mimir, smartest man alive. And I have the answer to your every question.
Why does the son of Odin hunt us?
Okay, there are a few gaps in my knowledge. But Odin's had me imprisoned here for 109 winters. I'm a clever lad. I can piece it together. Promise. Just given time.
Nobody there, just like I said.
The boy's mother is dead. She wished her...
She wanted us to spread her ashes on the highest peak in all the realms.
Oh, then you've come to the wrong place, little brother. The highest peak in all the realms is not here in Midgard. It's in Jotnar, realm of the giants.
No!
Could not be what she meant.
Take a look. This is the last known bridge to Jotunheim in all the realms. See that mountain? Looks like a giant's finger scraping the sky. That's the highest peak in all the realms. No here.
Can't we just take that bridge? We have a Bifrost.
When the giants destroyed all other bridges to their realm, they locked this one up with a secret rune. If it still exists, only a giant would know it.
And all of them left Midgard a long time ago.
True. But today, the winds of fate have kicked up a strange vortex of coincidence. Fact is, There's only one person alive who can get you where you need to go. And luckily for you, my schedule's wide open.
We're going to Jotnar, right?
It's your best and only move from a tactical standpoint. It's the one place the man who cannot be killed won't follow you.
What do we do?
Yes!
First, you need to cut off my head.
Wait, what?
Odin made sure that no weapon, not even Thor's hammer, could free my body for these bonds. But fortunately, you don't need my body. The trick is, we need to find someone who can reanimate my head using the old magic.
Old magic. There's a witch of the woods. She knows the old ways.
And she'll help. She might do worth a try.
But if she fails, he will be dead.
He tortures me, you know. Every day, brother. Odin himself sees to it personally, and believe me, there is no end to his creativity. Every single day. This isn't living.
Very well.
Oh, I can't watch this.
Brother, in case you can't resurrect me, there's something you need to know. The boy, the longer you wait to tell him his true nature, the more damage you do. He will resent you, and you may lose him forever.
There is much about me I would not have him know.
So you value your privacy more than your son, eh?
I'm going to cut off your head now.
Fair enough.
Jotnar! We're going to Jotnar! We're going to find the long-lost realm of the giants. That's...
Inconvenient.
Yeah, that's just what I was going to say.
Alright. So, after we have new companion, and eventually, well, we go to the witch and she reanimate the head and bring him back to life. I mean, we're not keeping him if it's that not possible, isn't it? Anyway, you'll see. Now, where's my? Oh, come on! Oh yeah, it's alive. Keyboard. Goes. Oh, we have a new journey, a new destination. Take Mimir's head to the witch. Which is a well. This is the new thing we must do, and it's a part of the story. Yeah. But how long did I stream though? Let me see. 1 hour and a few minutes. Still have a lot of time to kill. I think it is time for a Realm of Fire. Already show you 2 ciphers. And this you must unlock this, of course, for 100% platinum completion. Well, this chest holding only the ciphers. With this face on it, you can miss it anyway. Right here we have another piece of the cipher. I'll pick it up.
Soon we'll be able to translate those Muspelheim runes.
Yes. One more to go. And that's what I'm going to do now. I'll show you how to unlock Muspelheim. Now, we'll go back. And here on that in the right.
Do you remember the way to the witch's house?
Yes, the woods with the blood-red leaves, south of the lake. I know just where to go.
Right there, it's a
Hope
house.
she made it back from Alfheim and can bring Mimir back. He seemed nice. Before you cut off his head.
Yeah. Undiscover it, and I think this will be your Mystic Gateway, which is 1 of 1. New location found. 1 of 2. My bad. 2 things left, which is the behind here in that hidden chamber. Yeah, few more things to pick here, get it. Before we take in that fast travel, nothing down there, end of the road, that's the only way out. Go back here, left of the main path, you have a wooden chest with Quicksilver. Good piece of it. Now, Brock shop. Need to have the new armor.
I can't believe it was Baldur that came to our house. The Aesir god. Baldur! And you fought him! And won!
Yes.
One of Odin's sons, Thor's brother. And now he's hunting us with his nephews. Why is this happening?
If we can raise the head, you can ask him.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's silly, but I secretly hope we find a giant somewhere in that mountain. I guess they really did leave Midgard, except for the serpent. He may be the last of his kind. Are you the last of your kind too? Is that why you don't like to talk about
My kind.
I mean, your family. Before Mother and I. Where you came from. Mother, a father?
Now is not the time for that.
Yes, sir.
Well, he's pretty good with the dodge skills anyway, isn't he? Kratos. Tricky bastard. Oh, Brock. Another cutscene.
Rock! Rock!
What? I'm on a fucking break. Don't hear me screeching at you whenever you're twiddling your short curlies.
Leave him, boy.
No, Fab. Well, you already soiled my solitude, so you may as well join me.
You're not hungry.
Good. It's not what I was offering.
Saw your brother again.
Congratulations. And I'm sure you'll let him go and roger my axe good and plenty again. Let's see the damage. Little canker throat wouldn't know proper weight and balance if it were dangling off his chut.
Yeah, I missed that one.
Eating well enough.
I not miss it, I just,
Good.
you know.
All better.
Mark of the Dwarves. And,
Now what the fuck else you want, huh?
well,
Times he gets so wrapped up in his work, Sentry hasn't the sense to sip or sup. And if he does remember, good luck getting him to cook his own meat. Guess I got all the stomach in the family. Along with the smarts.
You miss him.
What, that spit-fister? What do you know?
I just mean
Hey,
that...
do you mind? Trying to concentrate here, already on a break from my break.
he's dodgy too. Okay, I know I do have something to talk about. What is it?
Hey! Where's your beast of burden?
Oh, shit.
What do you mean? I ate her. Fat bits of her out just a while ago.
What is wrong with you?
What? Her milk ran dry.
She was your friend.
Then she'll be happy I'm so well fed. Shit bricks, boy, you got a real sentimental streak, know that? Don't get yourself confused out there.
Yeah.
I'm getting back to it.
Dog eat dogs, isn't it? That's all. Well,
Now you're talking.
oh, no new chest armor? Okay, what is... Not here,
Son?
not... Oh, yeah. I don't have money for that,
Anything else
of
for
course.
you?
Ooh. And this is max level.
That there's quality material. Rate you're going, might last a day.
And when I put another socket, you'll be level 4. Yes, baby. Nothing here, nothing here.
What
Still
you
left
need?
one for the bow, which when I
Got something else in
get
mind?
enough money for it. Nothing here. Enchantments. Oh, let's sell this piece of crap. I can use some of this. Nothing here in
You
lost
take care
items.
now.
Okay, armor. We have another socket for it. What did I need? We got defense. Fragment Heart of Alfheim. Not this piece of shit. More cooldown. More straight. That's level 2. Still we lift it up. 3 straight, 3 runic. Well, and 4 vitality. I really want some luck. I will put level 3 because I want to raise up more. Yeah, go to level 4. What about if I put this? Yeah, I know it, lower it down. Okay. So, stay with level 4. Oh, what about the artifacts? Yeah, we don't have full set. 2 more here. Which these 2, when we go to reanimate the head, we can have it. But I think it's better to show you where is that Cipher for the Muspelheim. And a lot of experience to spend on the skills. Let's max out the boy. If I can't, of course. Later on for this 4. You need a lot of XP, about 10k. Now,
Boy, what is the path back to the witch?
First, we need to find a boat.
not going to the witch. Okay, let me see. Muspelheim ciphers.
Oh, guess we're not going back to the witch just yet.
Yeah, we're not. I know 6 of it. For the 7 of, we must proceed with the story. But let me see. Because I'm sure I take that one. Take the boat from here, left of the Vanaheim tower. Yep. Do not move in the breach nowhere yet.
Do you remember the way back to the witch from here?
That way, behind the big statue of Thor.
Not again, please. Okay, Muspelheim Cipher for the Realm of Fire. First one you can find in Cliff of the Raven, which is straight from Vanaheim Tower, right. Oh, crash here.
Did you see something out there?
I show you that one
tower.
already. You have
I
a.
see no tower.
Oh yeah,
Maybe I'm
miss it.
seeing things.
I used to
Starboard.
show you this, but
Boat's right.
anyway.
Good.
Yeah. I came here for these wayward spirits. We light this beacon, treasure. Usually the first cipher when it came, it's been up there. But I think I take that one. Because I'm not sure, but come to check. I wanted to show you. Yeah, so here's the first one. The second one. It is in Aufheim, which I'm pick straight here before you reach the Brock shop in the right after this tower. We have number 2 usually, if you not pick it on the way. Number 3, which I pick up on the summit when we cut off Mimir's head right here on the path before we take in the Misty Gateway. About 5 minutes ago. So we have 2 more if you miss this. One of it is in the Forgotten Caverns. No, actually, yeah, Forgotten Caverns. One here, which I'll pick it up later and for another realm. You see what I mean. And if it sometimes give you, it's a random. Maybe it's sometimes give you some enchantment. Let me see, number 5 is behind these doors, if you remember, and you follow my, and watching my previous 5 streams, right after this smelly things, when you drop here on left, let me see if that's number 4.
More than decipher those
Muspelheim Cipher complete.
It also contains the travel room. Should we go visit the fire realm?
Yes, we are. Okay, so again, to complete this realm of fire on the favors, it's already unlocked it, so we just must go to the temple and travel to Muspelheim. One of it is right here in the Vanaheim tower after it dropped. There is the chest. We have one more on the cliff, is the raven. White, which is right there, on the right of it, of the tower. Just climb up the chain, you find it. Number 3, you can find here in Forgotten Caverns. And the last cipher you find in the summit before you reach to the Misty Gateway. 5th one, it is in Aufheim. Straight here before you take left on the Brock in the Sindri shop, take right here and you see it. And we have one more, which is it is in, where is the that's a witch house, you know, see turtle. I show you where's this one later on, because we must go there anyway. And it's a different we have one more lore marker here. Shores of 9. It's countful as Shores of 9. Pick up the crystal. I'm sure you figure out what you must do here anyway. Hit it on place, change arrows, shoot, and read.
Huh, neat.
New lore marker found. Be wary of Cedron. That is the Revenant magic. Let me see. Lore marker 5 of 7. Yes, I'm correct. That reminds me, I must go back and check where it is this realm tier encounter. But probably not, because I have not opened it here. I'll leave this for later on. Well, this is the way out. Don't worry about the head. It's nothing wrong with it. It's not going to spoil or start, you know, like. Don't have expire date, if you know what I mean. It's just sitting there with us. Uh, right. Muspelheim. Break the combo. Okay. Now when we have the Cipher on Muspelheim, change realm. There it is, realm available. Trouble. All red. Looks like it'll be pretty hot and dangerous here, probably. Of course, our friend Brock are here waiting, and we have.
You must like the heat, Brock.
Heat's damned useful in my line of work. Even makes space itself more pliable. Take those magic doors you love so much. Round here they all go right to one another. No prodding from old Brock. Go up yonder and wake some up. You'll see. Getting around moose pools are cinch. As long as you don't end up cooked.
Thank you. So apparently, let me get the door, and you have. Okay. Yep. Lost language complete.
It's hot here. But is that snow?
Ash. It only falls like that for great fires.
Well, this is supposed to be the greatest fire of all, isn't it? Muspelheim, the ancient realm of flame.
Did your mother speak of it?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there's not many stories that take place in fire. Except among the fire giants, I guess.
Oh yeah.
But I don't think they talk to others much. And no one's seen one in forever.
For this one, who are familiar with the Nordic mythology, and especially if you are a Marvel Universe fan, or you watch all the movies, not only Avengers, or like whole time-lapse MCU, you know who is the fire giant. Especially you can see it in Thor Ragnarok movie. It's side of the story, but later on here when I keep going on the path, there is actually there is a next Jotnar shrine for it. Like I said, if you want complete this, you must complete it anyway for the 100%. Go back 5 minutes ago, I show you where the all 4 ciphers are for to unlock the realm. Before we complete, take right here, down the stairs, right again, and you have Some hack silver. And now we can, yeah. Let us see. Oh, come on. Muspelheim, usually you can miss it. I'm not sure I'm going to. That's the first gateway. There's total 6 of it. There's all around. There's all on the path. You can miss it anyway. Not sure I'm going to put this in the timestamp below. Shop. Brock have another shop here. Not updated. Which you're not acquired for it, of course. But so when you reach the Muspelheim, the first door for first Misty Gateway, on left of it, you pay attention, there is a Jotnar shrine, which is number 6 of 11.
Another one here.
Halfway there, and that
This one's called Surtur. Must be a fire giant.
Yes.
He makes a flaming sword. He fights Thor and Odin. But is that the past or the future?
Well, he's pretty tied with the Ragnarok, right? Certain. New lore added. Ancient fire giant of Muspelheim. If he forged a sword of fire and fought, will fight Thor and Odin. Here for 100% platinum, you have achievement, which is let me climb up. I think we can take the first one. Even you got a favor for that, so.
Listen, I hear a voice.
Another elf?
I don't think so. It's coming from up there.
Yeah, Muspelheim Trials, Mountain High. Another favor when you go to the goals. No? No, it's labor, but well, we'll see. So don't jump there straight away. Go more up. Take a right turn here, and you got a chest. That's the only chest you're going to open here, though. Don't miss that one. Forgot to show you something else from the Brock shop, but let me. There's a new armor, by the way, when you unlock this pretty strong one, but don't.
The voice! It's just around this corner. Oh. It's a great big sword. It wants to know if we're ready to train?
Yeah, okay, when you interact with the sword. This is Muspelheim Trials. Complete the trial to unlock the next area. Press space to accept the challenge. And you can read what it's.
It is not the time for this.
Aw.
We're taking the first challenge. Because I think in this point that's all you only to get. They're getting more difficult and hard. And you don't have the right. Right gear and weapon for that, so take only one, which is, so we got 2 in each. There's 6 areas. It's one of yeah, kill enemy before their times run out. Muspelheim Trials. Trial number 1, normal.
Yes, sir.
We got 3 minutes to kill 15 enemies. I think we get enough time for that. this guy. Oh, this one happened. Oh, come on. Try to kick him out of the picture. You know. This will save you time though. We have two heavy joggers here. I think they got some help with it. Good for us, the level 2. Did I have time? 1 minute? Well, I think I have. Take that one who have more health, you know. I can do this shit as well. That's the last of it. Collect your ward, Muspelheim trial complete.
Look, there's loot.
Even we have time for a few more enemies. Like you see, I'm not breaking a sweat. Doesn't matter, it's a challenge. Yeah, you need this smoldering ember and other stuff for it. Now, I'm not remember what is the next one though. And I'm not sure I'm going to... You see? Yep, it's come to the favor, so you must complete all the trials for this platinum. When you start a trial, you will full your health up. Okay, let me give it a try. If I die, I die. What it is what it is. I wanna be sure. Kill enemy in quick succession.
Be ready, boy.
I am.
That one is not so hard and it's pretty annoying, so you must kill them all in one go. They're like pretty fast. I think the better approach is change on the stun. These light arrows are stun arrows. So this one is going to blow. And oh, come on. I think you must start with the dragger first though. Because the other one are pretty quick. First wave complete. Good job. Now the second one. Oops. Leave the revenant alone. And take out the big guy first because it's going to help it. Yeah, I know she's pretty annoying, but come on. Don't tell me I'm going to die here. Now when you make it to the horse, that's really easy because you kill 2 birds in 1 stone. Just almost. Bad timing. Crap. I hope that will kick her out. Alright, I did it good. Now this one is a bit more difficult the over because we got few orbs here. Let me see if I can. At least fill out my health. Total disaster. Motherfucking. Okay, let's see. Probably the best way is keep it on one place and oh man. I think here I must change to the I'm going to die. Have resurrection stone, but yo. Okay. Ah, fuck. I missed it again. This one is so random, I'm not even sure. Ah, fuck you. Yeah, no boy. Oh, come on. Yeah, no, it so close. Okay. Always feel done pretty good. I don't know how to get this thing. This wolf and well, well, I'm not even trying again. Fuck it. I'll come back later for that. Let's
follow me.
1 hour and 40 minutes. I think I have time to reanimate the head. And yeah, Muspelheim, that's the first trial. We can manage for the second one. You can do something wrong. If you can do it only within this point of the probably I must come with a bear gear, you know. Quick success, quick kill. Brock says here you don't need to run. all of the Misty gateways, they work. So if you want to go to Brock shop later on, we have in Cheech Arena, we have a Misty gateways for that. Don't worry about it. They're not so hard. They're level 2 and 3, but still I can kill them quick. So it is what it is. That's all I wanted to show you. When you unlock the Muspelheim, you have a new armor, which is level 4 going level 6. But you need things like all the smoldering ember. That's only the beginning. Don't rush, even if you have enough and you pass the second challenge. Don't rush to craft any of this. Or yeah, this grip, for example. Don't take me wrong, they're pretty good, but that's what you need. Oh, the talisman as well. Actually, it is of course this one is overpowered, and you need tons of resource for it. You need this one, Muspelheim Eye of Power. So I prefer to save materials for this first. Of course, the more you progress, you get the other greater crest of frame, crest of surtur of flame. So everything I'm saving for this enchantment, which is
Hey, nobody's twisting your arm.
very important to have. Yeah, I know. Thanks anyway.
Let me.
Okay.
Maybe
Build
next
stone
time.
everything here. So that's my advice. It's your gameplay if you want. Oh, my bad. Must go back to Midgard. Stupid. If you want to craft some of the armor and you like it, it's up to you. But my advice: saving all the materials for this enchantment. Now back to Midgard and to the witch house. You have arrived at your destination. Thank you. Nothing from Brock. Welcome back to Lake. Parties, like the boy said, behind the Thor statue. Straight right from the Tyr's temple, stairs, boat. And start paddling. All these barrels in the water give you Axilver. Hello, witch. My destination, talk to the witch in her house. Now here we're going to discover a new dock for the boat, which is actually part of the map. Yeah, unfortunately we talk for all the stories. Or not, nothing to talk about.
Hey, we can dock here.
Yes, we are. So when you dock here, that's a river pass region. You got Misty Gateway, number 1. right here on the left.
And the serpent rose. Right. I knew that.
Map updated. See, Misty Gateway 1 of 3. For our convenient, we got a leaf.
I know she's really powerful, but you really think the witch can bring a head back to life?
She seems competent in her craft. And we have nothing to lose.
If she can't bring it back to life, can we keep the head?
No. But you may feed it to the fish.
Okay.
Oh, Mimir, it's good you not heard that. No. Of course.
And now the door's gone. The witch's turtle must be standing up. How do we get back up there?
Well, that is the way. Okay. Oh, I can't block that one. Can you block that one? I always forgot these bastards are blowing up. Where is this fucking egg? Which bitch? Okay. Last time I show you everything. No, actually now the water dropped. We have so many things to pick. Right there later on. First, don't actually, that's an exit to go to the service to here. And this one I'll show to you later. But like I said before we go to Muspelheim, there's another cipher in this chest right there.
I bet this'll lead out.
I know, boy. Later on. Okay. So drop down here. Remember where's the artifact there? Now, like you see, the water dropped. So we can pick up more stuff for the river pass. Light up this crystal with the right arrow. This one as well.
Oh, very smart.
We got one there. Before we get the Nornir chest, let's take this up. Blow that one away. And let's start from the other side over here. Okay. This chest. Oh, you need another sub for it. Okay, my bad. I think I get tired. Pretty late though. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning. This one will give you more materials, if I'm not mistaken. Solid Svartheim steel. Nornir chest later, show you where the seals are. Piece of hack silver. Come on, boy. What we got here? Oh, treasure map. Chamber. Of course, I'm not 5 of 7 discovered. Right next to the Witcher's house. I'll not show you that one. New location on the map. I'll start showing it now. I want to avoid this, but anyway. Probably that is Valkyries. Usually you not discover that one before you open the doors. So you skip it. Take
Look
this
here.
treasure map.
It's another one of those maps.
Yes, it is, boy. The turtle tribute. The good thing is this is actually up top when you climb up, like you see on the left side of the turtle. Artemis. These treasure maps also are required for 100% platinum. So you must find all the treasures, dig it out. Here we have 2 revenants. Or 1 revenant. Totally messed up this one. Did I?
I think I see another one of those grains of sand up there. That I drew the river. Not sure how we reached it.
Why not? You can broke this. Don't have the skills for it. Already break that one. Okay. This sand bow, you see it up there. Okay, so
Up there. See it?
it will give you 1 legendary chest. So to get that legendary chest, which will be number 3 or 4, right there. Break this tree first.
Boy,
Yes, sir.
You already learned it before that. Break this as well. Now move this to the other side. Then here you boost a dress. Usually that one is blocked. You must break it with your axe. I just broke it when I used my Spartan Rage. Now go back to these blocks and move a trace to the other side.
Almost there.
But this one you must bring it back to the middle.
Another one of those sand.
I think that's the middle. Yeah. You see what I mean later on. And you got the chest, which is runic attack again. No, that's for Tres, Murder of Crows. This one, oh, I have XP. This one, it is better for multiply enemies. So it's good to pick it. If fight for the single boss fight, Wrath of the Wolf, it's better. Of course, you must upgrade it to maximum. For ladder enemies, Murder of Crows, perfect. You see when you start using it, when I start using it. Legendary chest 3 or 4, that's done. Nothing more here in this point. Okay, let's go back for that Nornir chest. So can you see it from here? You got a Nornir chest down there. The 3 seals. First seal, left of the hidden chamber. of Odin. Drop down. Straight of the chest. When you take that part, the right of this other chest. When you take the skill number 2, and the third one, it is straight to the exit of the right here before you start climbing. Now let's go for the chest. I'm not sure what is inside. Probably another apple or health boost. Usually health boost going first after that rage one, but we'll see. Blood meat, 1 of 3, okay. So why is that number 2? Nornir chest, number 4, so 1 more left. Which I show you where it is. You can't get it now anyway, but still. Okay. Climb up to the surface. Yeah, just that's a well, I think. Yeah, lost in translation. Oh, lore markers. The last 3 actually are right here. That's 4 of 6.
Turn back Aesir.
When you're climbing.
Guess the gods are welcome here.
Yeah, keep out, turn back. Yeah, hope that's I hope these are magic runes. Words won't keep the Aesir away. But I'm bothered to reading it anyway. Still.
There he is. I hope he remembers us.
Hey, buddy. Lore marker. Wait, this lore marker is just one of the stories. Still. Wait, I said there's 2 more left. So I'm not sure it's... Let me see, that's number... Not sure it's not count anyway, but...
Here. Boy.
Wonder who wrote this.
Oh yeah, that's... if I remember correctly, that's... Prayer to Frigga. That... yeah, Prayer to Freak. Seems like nobody won't... who content on the Aesir is still around. Okay. When you take in the pot, artifacts number 8 of 9, you can miss it straight
How's it
next
going,
to the
Charlie?
pot.
Is there a witch friend here?
What is that name?
That's what he told me it was. Or what it sounded like in my head anyway.
Yep.
Charlie.
The turtle name is Charlie. Charlie. Nice. Yeah, of course I pick up my axe because... no. Yeah. No, you don't. Hello, boys. Well done, boy. Before we go, see the witch, of course. More things to do. Need to pick. Leave that one for last. Okay. Actually, it's counted like a lower marker. Okay. 5. It's up there. So 6. The thing is, we got 2, so I'm not sure if they both count, but you must read it anyway. So that's one of it.
What does it say?
Sir,
Let's see if it's counted like 6.
save their neat things upon all who trespass.
You lore found a seed curse. Yes, we are invited here, boy. Second one is right next to the chain.
Read it.
One more. Actually, it's counted for lore marker,
Yes, sir.
so it's alright then.
Death to the Raven God, Lord of the Hang.
We have to hear the one there, one here. Think she really doesn't like Odin very much. But still, all the lore markers actually has count for the Midgard summary, so you must pick it up anyway to complete 100% here. Like total calculations.
Another one of
This
those
sand
samples.
ball. Don't know if you came back here, you'll see.
Want me to read this one?
Give you to read. Yeah, that's not need help, I need rage. This one. And this is not the right missing letters here, so climb up the chain. Yes, here we go. Close that, two of you. Okay. How I always miss this one.
That was difficult.
Yeah, I make it difficult, but anyway. No hailstones, come on. This is a Nornir chest, which is the last one. But we don't have the right skills for it. Chest with runic magic, find and solve the 3 seals to unlock it. Yeah. Okay, Okay, we have 2 things here. Artifact number 9, which is the last of the collection. Where is the Nornir chest behind me? Left of it is actually pretty hard to see it. And right at it next to this dead body, number 9.
Want to see what we can trade those for?
Pretty penny, that's what we're trading for. So, yep. There it is again, behind, stand here, behind you the chest left is next to this big tree, the white one. And last Odin is up there. On the corner of the rock. So what's left? 1 Nornir chest, 1 legendary chest, and 2 mystic gate away. The next legendary chest. Okay, so that's what. The last legendary chest. When you kill the raven, take the artifacts, blah blah, you know, come here in the corner, and now you can see all the letters
Here, boy.
for the sand ball down there.
I know those runes. That's Vinder. Wind! Must be for that sand bowl down there.
When the arteries read it, go back down and carve it into the sand ball.
What does it say?
Falcon, hawk, and turtle dove swim aloft in oceans above. Ah, wind.
Mm-hmm.
Wind.
And this is pretty cool though.
Look what it did!
You did miracle. There is your last, like I said, legendary chest. And it give you another attack for... But that's for Atreus again. Looks pretty cool, but never used it. Crows are better. Again? Yep. I'll just retrieve it. Well, did I make 2 hours? Yeah. Oh, last one more thing, but very important as well. Okay. Treasure. Go to goals, treasure maps. The Turtle's Tribute. Rare enchantment Oblivion Stone, 5 soft Vanaheim steel and 5,000 Silver. Where is this left foot of the turtle stayed here? When you got it, usually it show up and interact.
Found him!
Yes, he does. Treasure complete. Stone of the Frost, a rare enchantment. Treasure map complete. The Turtle's Tribute, right here. This enchantment better than that what I hear. Cool down, cool down. 5 runic. Damn, can I change with something else? A small cooldown, that's defense. I can change it with defense. Right. Raise up. A little bit. Level 5, so excuse me, Mr. Defense. Okay, I'm wondering. Did I 2 minutes and 10 2 hours 10 minutes? Well, you know what, guys, it's a pretty long cinematic, and I'm actually my plan is when I show you this cinematic, I will wrap it up here after the cinematic, but actually I will wrap it up here. So it's pretty late. It's about 1 o'clock and I feel tired already. And if you heard my voices start losing it, sort of. So that's all for now. Muspelheim, I really wanted to show you that's trial number 2, trial number 1, which is there's 2 stages, stage 2. But it is what it is. We have time for that as well. There'll be a lot of grinding there, so don't worry about it. Well, I got the XP for the skills or something, but later on doesn't matter. Well, like, follow, subscribe. You know the drill. That's it from me. Thank you so much. Take care. See you next time. Bye.